We communicate a lot about how we experience the world as humans through the language that we use and the word choices that we have. And I'm going to give you a quick example of how sometimes a lot of misunderstandings happen and how you can avoid them. I'm sure that you've ran into a situation that's like this or similar, where your significant other might say something like, well, don't you see how bright our future looks, or something along those lines, you know, where you're like having a deep conversation. And there would be a really big mismatch if you were to respond, I just feel like you don't put yourself into my shoes. Okay, and I'll tell you why that's a mismatch. The first person is saying, hey, don't you see how bright our future looks? Those are all cues that are very visual, that this person is actually envisioning this kind of future that the person is talking about. So if you respond without demonstrating an understanding that the person about what the person said, then you're going to have a mismatch, and you're talking about, I just feel like you don't put yourself into my shoes. Those are both actions that are kinesthetic, right? So that is a mismatch. If you wanted to communicate a little better with that same person in the same situation, you could demonstrate the understanding first and then bring them over to your side. So the person says the same thing, don't you see how bright our future could look? And you could say, yes, I see how that looks. However, it's the feelings I'm concerned about. And then you have effectively sort of met them where they are, and then switch them to the different system that now you can sort of get them to be in touch with, okay? And then when you switch them, then it's easy to talk about that. Each person has a sort of preference as to how we experience the world, and that shows, again, on our word choices. So when you pay attention and you listen to the person that's talking to you, how they describe the things that they're describing, you will be able to understand how they're sort of experiencing that part of their world right now, and you can communicate with them a little bit more directly and avoid misunderstandings as much as possible. So just think about the fact that we can all understand things in a visual, kinesthetic, or auditory sense, but if you create a mismatch, then it breaks rapport, and when you break rapport, then relationships fail. So there's your Juan's Coaching Corner for today. I hope you enjoy it, and it'll help your communications become much better.
Hey, if you found value in this video, please hit the like button so more people can find it, and consider subscribing to the channel and clicking the bell for more life-enhancing content. Oh, and by the way, there's no rush. Hang around, watch some other videos, and I'll see you on the next one. Thanks for watching.